So if there's anything we ever wanted to do, is we want to stand up and tell the people how we did this. Okay, a credit to the race, we could retire tomorrow and say, this is what we've done. And that would be sufficient for a worker somewhere, somebody that's working. Because we have, I put it like this, when we say that we got the system on the line, or the white man on the line, that means we got him hooked. He ain't got us hooked. You can't go to no phone where I done called them or nobody else. They all calling me. You know the little stopper they have on the fishing line that bobs when this thing go up and down all the time. Who is it? It's the white man. He's calling us. He's trying to influence us. He's trying to do what we used to call shaping and herding. That's what he's trying to do. Shape and herd our behavior by what he do to us. Could you turn the heat off one more time? Just there. Shaping and herding. That's what he's trying to do to us. I'm sorry. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Why? Well, what we've been doing so far is a little self-study would show that we have always made an accurate analysis of the world in which we're living in. An accurate analysis. Just like we're studying what we do now, where we are now. Our self-study has always been accurate, no matter what the system does to misdirect us, to mislead us. Imam Ali radiallahu anhu said something about a bad person. He makes everything that is near, close to you, look far. And he makes everything that is far look like it's right up on you. In other words, he diverts your perspective of reality. So he makes the things that's right up on you look like they're far, far away. So the things that is attacking us as a group of people right now, if we think it's far, far away, we won't never deal with it because it's way off in the distance. And if we think that the things that are possible to influence and to change are right here. So if we have one little quick demonstration, one little list, we'll get that, right? That's making the things that are way off in the distance look close, and the things that are right here that we can deal with look far away. The other thing I want to say, self-study shows we have to use everything available to challenge the system as it is. The other thing I want to say is we have gotten exactly what we wanted. Total physical encirclement by the system. Call it stage 4 encirclement. Why would people have a whole system designed to make the white man mad, to sell wolf tickets. Who would do that? Maybe they're crazy, or maybe they're pumped into something. We have known for a long time, and we know it now better than anything. Certain things the system don't like. You take Daniel Pipes, you take Steve Emerson, and Abe Foxman. Those are the top Zionists in America. We called all them out physically. Yes, sucker. You know, Daniel Pipes was on a TV show. Well, I'm not gonna talk to Imam Musa because I said, yeah, you ain't gonna talk to me, but he gets slapped upside the head like the other homeboy did up there in New York. Right? So I'm not going to. No, I told her, I say, you there in Philadelphia, you meet me at the university, anywhere you want to meet. I'm calling you out that we deal with these issues. Why he didn't want to go? Because all the issues he's been dealing with, the Danish conspiracy, he was behind all that stuff. You see what I mean? The newspaper writer was his friend, right? So he's been aimed at the Muslim, and then the dumb Muslims, when they write the article, they run out and jump up and down for an hour, and they say, see, these people is ignorant. We ain't did none of that, right? Abe Foxman, they had white boys coming to a demonstration. They'd have a camera. Oh, can we do that? Sure, you go ahead. Next time you see it on their programs. This is, we was able to sneak up on these people, and this is what they do. No, we told them, come on. Why? Because selling wolf tickets, talking trash, throws them off balance. Shoot, we had a program, 1989 the Triangle of Terror at UC Berkeley. You know what the Zionists learned? We just made fun of them. Everybody was laughing at them. One of the guys on our team was mad. Stokely Carmichael's people, AARP, all African Revolution, something like that. They was mad because we was making fun of the Zionists. I said, no, that's what you do. Allah give you something. Same thing at the University down in LA. We made fun of the Zionists. Same thing on the white man in New York. The one we call a dummy, the TV show.
Oh, Hannity.
Hannity. We say, you like George Bush, you a dummy then, right? Who called them crackers dummies? You know, people was here saying, Imam Musa, you shouldn't go up there. The white folks got too much sense. I said, crackers ain't got no sense. They ain't got it, I just called them, you know, and I drew him into that too. You know, he was drawn into that. I had 10 words on a piece of paper like right now, and I got 7 of those points that I wanted to make, I got them across. You didn't know what it was. Each word was an idea. And I said it when I wanted to say it. So there's no Negroes in America that slap the Zionists around like we do. That means all the Muslims should be coming. The Palestinians, they should be coming. Come on, you speak for us. Why they don't do it? Something is wrong, right? We got the Zionist numbers. We're not going to talk about what they want to talk about. We're going to talk about what we want to talk about. Okay? That draws heat on you. We know who controls America. The Zionists are going to tell the Americans, you do this, you do that, right? and they do it. They gotta send their children over to get killed. Right? That's what they do. The Zionist controls America. All we got to do is let all the Americans know in the most sophisticated way. Sophisticated may be simple, but that's our job. We're going to get that done. It's not going to be hard at all. It's not going to be hard at all. To let the American people know your son has been sent to the Middle East to get slaughtered for the Zionist state of Israel, and it don't have nothing to do with nothing. The UN gave it that property illegal. The UN don't speak up. I say you can talk about anybody you want in the Congress. You can talk about niggas. I don't like niggas. That's okay. I don't like white folks. Well, that's your opinion and everybody else. I don't like the Zionist state of Israel. That's it for you. No more your election. You go, you finish it. The white folks don't like that. You think George Bush now, these are peckerwoods. Do you think they like being pushed around by the Zionists? The representative of Shaitan in modern times is the Zionist state of Israel. They represent it. They keep everybody divided up and fighting each other, right? We know what we're doing. We know the more we talk about the white man and the Zionists, we talk about the Zionists specifically because he's going to make sure the white man come and tear our behind up. And that's what he does. That's what he does. So who's controlling who? Our literature says right here, we have gotten exactly what we wanted. Because in the transfer, you have to use what Allah give you. Strategic management, what do we do naturally? The Europeans have no history of it. They don't do that. I remember when I first went to jail, this little white boy in the cell, I said, start talking about his mother. Oh, he's trying to get out of the cell. You can't stand it. But the Negro love his mama's about the only one that beat that. Daddy probably halfway gone, right? So the Negro love used to call him mud deer. I don't know, the mother deer, down south, mud deer. Yeah, not mud deer. How did they have no, mud deer. It's mud deer, right? Mud deer, especially the niggas in Mississippi. Mud deer, it's mother, it's your mama. Mud deer. Okay, fine. So the Negro love his mama. So who do we talk about? His mama. That builds up your character. You got to be strong. You can't start hollering, man, you can't talk about my, or you lose. Everybody knows that. It's part of the culture. Playing the dozens. Why they don't talk about your daddy? Because you don't care nothing about that. Well, some people do. I do. But the people, you can't find him to care about him. You know what I mean? Half the time. They made that too. They made that. So we have developed the environment to where it is now. We got all of this super encirclement. We're surrounded by the white in detail. Not only surrounded, he got everybody out there waiting. He know you so well, you have people waiting for you. To come, he want to run you down, shaping and hurting. So I look at people like Chris Hedges and all of them, and the nigga with the brother with the scarf on. They're out there waiting along the thing. They're waiting. Because if at this stage you get through this, then we're going to to send him over there with them. Is that cold air blowing? Why they don't solve any problems? Why they say exactly the right thing? They do. Chris Hedges them, and they have a beautiful woman. The woman's name is the Jim Crow woman. Alexander something.
Michelle Alexander.
Yeah. She's sitting there waiting. And we got religion. They put them people right there on the road because they figured we'd just send them right down the road and they get hooked up with them. Just like Abdul Malik now, just like all that. You can watch and see. I was looking at a program at Berkeley, the little scarf man, and Zayd was in the thing, and the man was making, yes, man, da-da-da-da-da. That man, they're on the same doggone team. All of them on the same team. And another thing, just like the white man comes after everybody that he don't like, he only puts, you're not getting any of those positions. You're not going to get to go to all the universities and talk to nobody unless you're on boss man's team. So of all of those Noam Chomskys and all of them people, hey man, they on boss man's team. They on boss man's team. They gotta be, they ain't did nothing in 50 years. They've been at every, and I was there when Václav Havel said such and such, and they came, and I was there, and I said, damn, this boy get around more than I do, you know. And then they have some, what is it, the new Jim Crow. That's a good book about the legal system. It's close to my heart. And then they have a girl that looks just like the girls you like. Wavy hair, kind of light brown skin, right? Yeah. They're not stupid. But when it comes to us, they are stupid. You know why? We don't bite nothing to cracker. You know, and they haven't figured it out. We haven't bit no bait they threw out. They send them people rolling through here all the time. We haven't bit at nothing. Because they think every nigga will bite at the bait. If you like yellow girls, you're going to bite at them yellow girls. They didn't look at the record. His nigga got 14 or 15 years of celibacy. That's the record for Negroes. They don't have no niggas like that. I haven't seen them. If you find something, there ain't nothing wrong with them. His nigga full grown, running the hills, super juiced up, and ain't mess with nobody for all them years. Because they thinking about the movement. So they send a yellow girl by, it's a yellow girl. You know, self-discipline, even if you like to do something, you don't do it because it don't have the value, it don't have any value. You know, you value sex at 5 and you value movement at 68 or 69. So it's not of any value, right? For the other niggas now, the standard Negro, sex, tenders, this is like 75 or 80, could be 89 or 90. And movement is 2, 3 or something like that. That's the way they value. They mistake, it's when they do that, they make that mistake and they never correct it. They don't correct it. They haven't corrected it. They keep trying over and over and over again. I'm telling you, no matter what you believe, we are managing boss man. And everything we have done is for that reason. We talk about strategic alliances. We talk about Hezbollah. We talk about all that, Syria, Iraq. Why? To get more heat on them. Because if we leave natural development. They will evolve behind the curve. That includes Iran, Iraq, Syria, all of them. So you have to put enough heat on them. You're helping them. It don't look like it. You're helping them evolve like we put heat on ourselves. We put heat on ourselves, so we have to evolve. Boss man done participated in our evolution. Tazkiyah bil nafs. Because he rolled it by you. He tests you and everything. Pretty soon, he can't scare you no more. Well, boss man, I'm sorry, I ain't into that. Or he put something sweet on the hook. Like this, yeah, I know you like that. So sure, I like it, but I'm not going to take it because it's not healthy. Not healthy for me, it might be healthy for you, right? That's tazkiyah bil nafs. That's purification of yourself. That's why we're going to whoop boss man. And optimistic, I'll close with this, because I got a lot of things to talk about. Look, don't worry about boss man. Don't worry about the system. The system is in a process of self-trapping. It's trapped itself in the situation it's in now. It can't get out of. And if it get out of it, it's going to leave a trail dripping. And everybody's going to see the trail. How they deal with all these billions, the economy, the trillions. Before, they just let them give the Wall Street people all the money, fine. But now everybody's watching. They won't get away with it this time. Or if they do get away with it, it's the last time, the next go-round, which will be close on this. Remember, we in the last stage, or the second to the last stage now. So what we do for planning, we consider this the last stage. If another one come after that, which it has to, we'll deal with that then. But white man on the line, we got the system hooked. System don't have us hooked. At this stage, this is a psycho battlefield or battle space. And it's been like that. Brain, body, and spirit. Just like they do things over and over again. Pretty soon,